Hi, my name's Amanda Skelton and I'm a paper crafter and an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Today I'd like to show you this beautiful card. Now this is with the new Come Sail Away suite of products, and it's got this gorgeous DSP, and it's got a lovely set of stamps and dies that all match and coordinate really nicely with it. So I'd like to show you how to make this card today. So the new in colours set of colours coming in for 2019 to 2021 are featured on this card. So let me just show you the new colours that are coming in. So we have Seaside Spray, which is a blue colour. Then we have Terracotta Tile, which is an orangey colour. Then we have Rococo Rose, which is a nice dusky pink. Then we have Pretty Peacock, which is a nice green colour, and then we have the Purple Posy, which is a lovely lilac colour. So those are the new 5 colours that are coming in June, on June the 4th, new colours that will be available. And this set of DSP that I'm also using is quite nicely coordinates with it. So this is the Come Sail Away DSP. Each piece is two-sided, so we've got the lovely lighthouses and a nice stripe, and again another stripe, and then some sextants and other sailing items. We have some nice sailboats, and again some green stripes, and then we have some sort of printed sort of newspaper effect, and then we have some knots, and then another stripe, and then we have a sort of a floral leaf effect, and then this is the one that we're going to be using, which is the lovely one with the compasses, and then like a world map in the green on the back. So those are the DSPs that coordinates with this set really nicely. If I can pick up the paper. Okay. So what we need for this particular card is we need a piece of Whisper White cardstock. So this is an A4 piece of card that I've cut in half, and then I have scored in half. So this has ended up being a piece of A5 card that when folded will become an A6 card. Okay. And then I have a piece of Seaside Spray blue card, and this measures 14.5 centimetres by 10 centimetres. And that will become our backing layer. And then we've got a piece of the Come Sail Away DSP, and that measures 13.8 centimetres by 9.6 centimetres. Now it's worth noting that on this particular pattern that there is a right way and a wrong way. Because it's a compass, you've got a north, south, east and west. So just be very aware of that when you're making your card. When I first cut this out, I was going to do a portrait card, but then it wouldn't have worked because then we'd have had the compass the wrong way around. So just be very aware of that when you're designing your card, that you have the card the actual DSP the right way up. Okay, so there we have our layers for the card. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to stamp and cut out these elements. So again, this is quite a simple card, but it does show off the DSP really nicely. And when you've got a really nice stamped or a DSP or a stamped image on the back, you don't really need an awful lot to add more detail. So we have, this is the Sailing Home stamp set, and then we have the smooth sailing dies, and these come together as a bundle. And remember that if you get a bundle, that they are 10% cheaper. There's a discount applied. So in the new catalogue starting in June, there will be a 10% discount on these 2 products when you buy them together as a bundle. So that's definitely worth looking at. And remember that the bundle will only be in one catalogue, so next year the products may be available, but you won't get your 10% discount on the combined products. Okay, so we're now going to stamp our images. So I'm going to get the Seaside Spray blue, So this again is, like I said, is the new in colours. So we're going to ink up the anchor. How should we do this? Okay, and remember you're going to be die cutting these so we can make the most of our cardstock. And then I'm going to use the Let Hope Be Your Anchor Through the Storm of Life sentiment. And then I think I might need to get another piece of card. And then I'm going to stamp the larger. So there's two different sailboats in the set, and I'm going to use the larger of the two for this card. Okay, so there we have our 3 stamped images. Now we just need to cut them out. So we're going to get our big shot. So this set of dies comes with a really nice set of shapes. Obviously they coordinate with the stamps anyway, but it's got this really nice sentiment or a nice label shape as well, which I think will be really good for a lot of other sentiments, not just the ones in this particular set. So I'm going to use this, again, there's the 2 dies for the 2 different size stamps, which we'll use in a minute. And then we have the anchor as well. So we can do both of these at the same time. So you just need to line it up. And then we're just going to make sure that the sentiment sits in the shape nicely. And you just want to place this very carefully down so nothing moves. And then we can cut those 2 out. Oh, I got very close to the edge there. I've definitely made the most out of that paper. So there we have our, and it's quite nice because it also cuts the hole as well in the anchor, so you can attach ribbon or twine or something to it. And now we want to cut out our sailing ship. Again, you just want to line it up. Again, place it down on top so that it doesn't move out of the way. And then we have our sailing boat, and it's quite nice because it cuts out this little aperture there as well, so it just adds a bit more detail. Just get rid of all the little scraps, otherwise if you put something else in there it won't be very even when you try and cut it. Okay, so we've done with that. So we now have our layers, and we now have our items. Okay, so I like to have some height to a card, so I'm going to use some sort of sticky foam pads to stick these. So the dimensionals are the Stampin' Up product. So I'm just going to use double-sided sticky tape to attach the 3 layers together. So I'm going to use my silicone pad because it's brilliant, it stops any glue sticking. So if I was to do this straight on top of the paper here and overlap it with the glue, it means that the glue then, this is going to be sticky. But by doing it on the silicone mat, it means that nothing sticks to the silicone, which is great. There's nothing worse than putting down a piece of card onto a surface and then realising it's stuck when you didn't really want it to be. So again, I'm making sure that I'm doing this on a landscape card this time. Okay, and then again, for our nice patterned DSP, again, make sure you're using the right side of it that you want to actually show, because these are two-sided. And also make sure that your north, south, east and west are the right way up. So I've got the opener at the bottom, so the north is going to be at the top. And then we're going to place that one on there, like that. So there we have the opener. Okay, and now we're going to, so because there's some sort of dead space here, that's where I'm going to put the sentiment. And because there's a little bit of dead space down here, that's where I'm going to put the sailboat. And then I think it looks quite nice that the anchor sort of suspends from the sentiment, because it talks about let hope be your anchor. So I think that matches in quite nicely. So I'm just going to use some sticky pads. Onto the sentiment to make it stand out. Right, so I've one there. You just want to make sure that all the edges are supported by the sticky pads. Okay, so that's going to go there, and then because the anchor is going to be attached to the bottom of it, we want to make sure that that stands out as well. So I'm going to put one across there. Oops. Difficult to get hold of one of this one. And now I'm going to put one along the bottom there, so that that stays at the same height as that. And this one I'm just going to put flat, so I'm just going to again use some double-sided sticky tape for, oh, if I can get it to work. Okay, so again, I said I'm going to use this dead space here. Just stick that one on. I'm going to start with the sentiment, so I know whether that's going to go where I want it to go. So again, I'm going to put this, make sure you leave enough space for the anchor to be suspended. So I'll place that one there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of double-sided sticky tape just on the very top, just so that it sticks to the, I'm not going to put it on the paper, I'm going to put it on the, just going to get it off of the little hole there. And then we'll take off the protective covers. And then I'm just going to place that there. So, a very quick and simple card, making the most, or making use out of the new Come Sail Away suite and the new 2019 to 2021 in colours. I think that these colours are going to be a firm favourite of mine, actually. It's also worth noting that the other items that are matching the papers are these lovely faceted dots. So we've got this lovely Seaside spray blue as well that match all the cards that come with this in colours selection. And with this particular suite, we've got these lovely trinkets. Can you see? So these are quite sturdy metal. They've got lovely sort of sailing wheel, and then a gorgeous little anchor as well. So these I'm going to weave into a design on a different card. So they will be really nice. So there's some lovely little accents that you can add with this whole bundle. So there you have it. If you would like to order any of the products, they will be available from the 4th of June. And please look at my details at the end of this video and you'll be able to see the particular products and how to order them. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoy this card and gives you inspiration to make others. Thank you.